Hello, everyone. Welcome to Arcades Anonymous, Nerds United. Happy Tuesday to everybody. I hope everybody's having a fantastic week. Let me bring in all of my co-hosts, my pals, my friends, my number one guys. How are y'all guys doing? Another Tuesday. Guys. And here we are on episode number 10. And special guest JoJo. Look you there.
JoJo's Corner comes in.
Can you guys believe that we've done 10 episodes?
No.
It feels like we've done this for weeks and weeks and months and months and months and years. So I appreciate all that you guys. So we've got Chaotic in the house, G.I. Joel with JoJo, and Multicade Matt. Happy Tuesday to y'all.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, chat.
Yeah. How was your weekend, Todd? Throw
I
that out at you.
I had a great weekend. Worked and did odds and ends and trying to move, and like you said in backstage, it's like the longest move in history. So hopefully it will be the last move for a very, very long time, especially having as many arcade machines that I have.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm ready to call it a done deal. So hopefully soon.
You always accumulate more each move too. So
Spider-Man. Yeah. And there he is. Spider-Man.
You're gonna get us demonetized.
What's up, JoJo? What are you up to, buddy?
I went to Kitty's.
You went to Kitty's.
Awesome.
Babysitter. Yeah. What'd you do today? Did you play with Play-Doh?
No, because Mama was gonna pick me up.
That's one of your favorite things to do there, though, isn't it?
Yep, I watched TV and eat breakfast, but I forgot it.
Wow.
Oh, man.
And it was nap time for Wes, and that Kitty was sleeping with Wes. And then I have to ask her something like, I forgot to eat breakfast.
Oh, yeah. What do you build with Play-Doh when you're there? What are some of the things you make?
I don't know how to make stuff.
I thought you make
don't?
You make turtles, Raph, and Shredder.
How?
I don't know how. I'm not there.
Hey, JoJo, very, very important question, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite video game?
I didn't know which one.
You don't know which one? It's hard to make
Which
a decision.
which one do you love? What's your favorite right now playing? Which one do you enjoy playing?
Mega Man.
Mega
Man. That's a good one. That's
Marvel,
a good one to watch.
Marvel versus Capcom. Mega Man.
Yep.
There you go.
I have the red one and a blue one.
That's awesome.
He likes doing the taunting.
Oh.
Or no.
Yep. When you press the black one, he goes, na 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 na.
Brooklyn Menace is in the house. Thank you for joining, buddy. We appreciate you. Biggie D's Arcade is here as well. Thank you for joining. The bad guy, Mike Worley, is in as well.
Hey,
Man, everybody. Carl Oil is here. Stock Jock is here. It was fun talking to him during the last gameplay that we had. So hope he can come back and do some more. That was fun.
Yeah. And hopefully MG didn't poke fun at him too. MG is like, he has that quirk where he's quick-witted, but it's like, yeah. So hopefully Stock Jock comes back.
Yeah. Come back, Stock Jock. We want you back, buddy.
For that too. So I gonna have a camera that I can mount.
Yeah.
Over shoulder for some of the games and stuff. So.
Yeah.
That was fun. Yeah, I think we definitely got to do that more often.
There you go. JoJo, any final words, buddy? Can we start this wonderful show?
What do you got for us?
Lay it down, buddy. Lay it down.
Oh,
there they are.
Hulk and War Machine. There you go. Who's your favorite?
Spider-Man and Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Hold on to those. Don't let mommy get rid of them, okay? You got to keep.
He had this whole Russian doll thing going on the other night. Like he had Rhodey, War Machine, but it splits apart and opens up.
Yeah.
And he had Spider-Man in there. But he told me it wasn't Spider-Man. It was Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom stole Spider-Man's suit.
Oh, wow.
Spider-Man's suit, but also was wearing War Machine's armor.
Wow.
Weapons was Tony's suit.
Yeah, it was Tony's suit.
Yep. And he had a friend. Can you tell who he was?
Who is his friend? I don't know. You tell me.
Doctor
Doctor Strange?
Yeah. No, Dr. Strike.
Dr. Strike? I don't know who that is.
That's
somebody you made up?
Yep.
Dr. Strike.
Okay, there you go.
It's Dr. Doom's friend.
You heard it first on Arcade Nerds United. A new character coming out. Yeah.
I turned. Peter was Dr. Strike.
Peter was Dr. Strike?
Yeah.
He's Dr. Doom's friend.
Yep, and now
the villainous alter ego of Peter Parker?
Yeah. Works for me.
Cool.
I had to sweep over with Daddy, and I want Spider-Man and Tony and Rhodey.
That's cool.
All right. Well, that's JoJo's Corner. Can you tell everybody bye-bye?
Bye.
Bye, JoJo.
Bye, JoJo.
All right. Here, take your...
As always, JoJo could make the best Marvel movies if they really be in a. Thank you, Spade Spirits. Great to hear in the chat, buddy.
I was not here yet.
So tonight's topic is about past mods and mods that we want to do, and I think it is a great topic to talk about with all the stuff that happened with iArcade and some of the drama that's going on in the community. We're a drama-free zone. We don't like talking about the drama, so. I think it's great just to talk about some of the things that we've done in the past and some of the things that we want to do in the future and kind of open it up to all the great things that are out there. Do you remember when this hobby started? There wasn't a lot of people out there that were doing the mods and things that we're seeing out there. So I think it's great that we've transitioned to that. So I'd love to hear you guys' mods. I'm not a big super modder, but I do have some projects that I'm going to share during my slot during the show about stuff that I want to do. So who wants to start?
We'll just go around.
Chaotic, you're up, buddy.
Oh, no.
So tell me about some of your past mods. Tell me what you've done in the past and you want to highlight those. We'd love to hear them.
Well, if you subscribe to my channel, you probably saw my short of the iArcade light LCD. Oh God, LED light mod I did for the speakers. Multicade Matt did a nice video for it. Easy to follow, easy to do, and it looks premium. So very happy with that. I used to have a 4-player NBA Jam arcade 1-up that I turned into a Raspberry Pi multicade. Since then, I've been wanting to tweak it more, but I haven't really messed with it. I did turn it into a 2-player deck. I added a Dolphin bar so that I could play Wii light gun games with it.
Do you want me to show that?
Yeah, you can go ahead and show the cabinet.
Which one is that? Is that the first one, second one, or any of them?
Let's do the third one first.
Third one first, okay? Here we
All right,
go.
so this is the 4-player deck modded into a 2-player deck. I just kept the red and blue sticks. I added light up buttons. And the artwork was done by some guy on Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
I forget his name, but he does an excellent job. But I got all the buttons from Amazon. They're cheap buttons. I need to replace them for more higher grade. But I mounted the Wii Dolphin bar underneath the marquee, so that's easier for my light guns to get a good signal and get a good picture of it. I just drilled a hole right there in the middle of the speaker bar and slid the USB cable all the way down to my Raspberry Pi. Made it look clean. Or to die for at. There he is. Clean like a mother.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to use this for a bunch of friends that wanted to come over, so I added these little cup holders I found, folding cup holders I found on Amazon. I put one on the.
I'm sorry, those are the ones that are kind of used for like sporting, and isn't that what those are used for?
I think they originally. I think they're originally for boats.
Okay, cool.
So I found those. I just added some very, very hard sticky tape on the backside, and they can take about 30 pounds of weight. I had to push on them really hard for them to want to come off.
I mean, you picked a good location. You're not blocking your logos or anything. I mean, it looks great.
Right. So I can actually put my Wii Zapper pistol into it. Sitting into that cup holder, and it worked just fine. It'll hold the guns up just fine. If you go to,
gotta love MG. Which one you want?
If you go to the one that has my wall plug in the back.
Is that number 2?
Yeah, 2.
This one here.
I custom made that wall plug so that I can just turn it on with a switch. There's my amplifier that I cut a hole into the back of the cabinet so I can turn the volume up and down. I want to put it up top so I can reach it better.
Yeah.
But there's everything lit up just fine. It looks like a real nice premium cab.
Absolutely.
And if you go to the next video slide, that's the Raspberry Pi booting up.
Okay. There we go.
And then this is my Raspberry Pi comic book build. I actually set this part up just for bad guy Mike Worley. This game that's coming up that I'm gonna play. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? There it is. Who do I pick? I picked the bad guy.
Real Zim is in the house. Thank you for joining, buddy. We had a great time on Sunday. Glad to see you in the show tonight.
But it works great, man. I'm very happy with it. I just need to get some better sticks and buttons in it. That's some future mods I want to do. But anyway, that's it for me, man. That's the only 2 things I've been working on is the iArcade stuff. I'm waiting for Glenn's deck to come out so I can do more stuff. I want to see what Mystery Encoder brings out or any other modders that bring something out. That's going to be like future products with that. I want to add coin doors eventually. Light up coin doors from Retro 530 to all the arcade 1-ups that I have existing. So I don't know, man. That's stuff I want to do. That's stuff that I have done. I will do a video on the Raspberry Pi build that I did on my NBA Jam if anybody's curious. It's very easy. It's just time consuming. And Raspberry Pi prices are actually coming back down now. You can get a 4 gig Raspberry Pi 4 for about $75 on Amazon. So the prices are coming back down. So it's looking good. It's looking up.
Awesome. All right, Matt, what you got, buddy?
Oh, the previous builds, most of my time has been on the Ridge Racer cab, so it's heavily documented. So I turned in a stand-up cab into a sit-down cab, and then I added a 20-inch monitor, and then I have a PC build on it, and then I added a chair. So that's documented. The stuff that's not documented here, I can see if I can share the screen and not cause
Yeah.
So we can do this. We're gonna do this. We have the infinity screen going, but
can
you see?
No, not seeing it, buddy.
All right.
Matt, are you doing share screen?
I'm trying to, yes, sir.
All right. When you do share screen, you want to actually click on the tab or the window that you want to do.
Yeah.
And then hit share at the bottom.
Yep.
And it should pop it up.
It's all good. No worries. So here, we'll just do it this way. All right, go ahead and skip me. Go ahead and go to Joel.
I don't want to go next then.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know how to do that either.
Yeah, I was trying to share my screen. So I have like pictures of my stuff that was created, like my build here and the other things. And so, but when I go to try to share my screen, it won't allow.
Huh. Okay.
Let's see if.
Yeah. Okay. I got Joel's here.
Okay.
All right, Joel,
Uh-huh.
you're up, buddy. I got a bunch of pictures, and I don't see anything.
So
offensive
I guess we're
there,
doing
so-
some current stuff. I share with you guys all the time. I'm constantly
sir.
posting.
Right,
stuff
right.
on there. So you guys are pretty probably the whole chat and everybody's familiar with most of the stuff I've been working on. But this is some of the more recent mod stuff. So this is a riser I've been working on.
So real quick, I'm sorry, don't mean to stop you. So that's one that sits in or slides in. Is that right?
Yeah, it sits on top of it. So
It's not like the arcade one-ups where it's on the outside.
yeah,
of
it doesn't slid over the top.
It
Yeah,
sits kind of on top of it. Yeah.
And it has brackets that mount on the inside of it. So kind of makes it more in line. Here's my KI Battletoads. So reskinned it and just last weekend finished inline riser for it as well because I didn't get the riser with my Yoga Flame, so I built that one and I liked how it looked, and so I'll probably be having a KI riser put up for sale on Marketplace to get rid of that because I like the look of the inline one. So I put this one together for that. And
yeah, that's clean, man. That makes it look like a real arcade.
Yeah. I got one for Stock Jock. I've been putting one together he's in our chat, and got one coming together for him here. Hopefully get it shipped out this week for him. Let's see. Here's a couple others. Just lit up the.
It makes it look like a deluxe cab. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
coin
no
doors.
doubt.
Yeah. Waiting on my artwork to come in for the sides and stuff, which I think will make it really kind of blend in and really pop and look good. But what else? Trying to remember what all other pictures I put on here.
You gotta show the off road, man.
So here's the piece together off road from a while back. It's made a little bit of progress. I got the coin door on the front of it. I'm working on getting the marquee in the center section built out for the speaker, and trying to figure out getting the mapping of the steering and stuff like that all finished. But yeah, that's the 3/4 scale off-road I'm working on, trying to get that done. And Dan from Outrun Neon Sun wants one of those too. So been kind of building a second one with that. Got some controls. I went with smaller, what are they, the 22 millimeter buttons, just to kind of drop the scale down. The big ones look kind of big and gaudy on there.
Yeah.
Well, there's
That's your logo.
a little bit of branding through
there you go.
the speaker grill.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah,
We'll have Ethernet port on the back, so that we can hopefully be able to race each other and play online.
Awesome.
That's some of that. There's some of the big buck hunters. So this is the original one. This is the new one that's just behind me here.
Yeah.
This one's with the Sindens, the kind of more modern looking Sindens, bigger screen and things like that. Here's the old one and in its new home. So that was went to my in-laws. That ended up being their Christmas present.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah, no doubt. It looks like everybody's talking about Arby's in the chat, so I guess we need to see if Arby's can sponsor our show. Like they do Super Game Room Dudes. So we'll see.
Make an Arby's cab.
Yeah, make an Arby's cab. There you go.
An Arby's cab. Where did that come from?
I don't know. Yeah.
Where is here I also have deck light that I.
Yeah. So you built that deck light yourself.
Yep. So
So can you give us like a little?
I'll
what
have to
did you
take some
do?
better pictures and walk you guys through it a little bit. So I used a piece of vinyl or PVA vinyl trim from Lowe's,
Yeah.
and kind of cut it down on the table saw, and made a groove out of it. But it's pretty easy. I took just a light strip, an orange light strip LED, and ran it through the crack and plugged it in the back with the same outlet that my coin doors and my lit marquee are plugged into. So, and it turns on with the cab. It doesn't change color, and I can't turn it off unless I turn the cab off. But I don't. With the Battletoads, I leave it right on the green. I don't change the color and stuff either. So I didn't see the need for making it like multicolor and everything. I kind of just I like the look of the deck light. And
Sock Jock says that you and him are BFFs.
He's like,
yes, he's got a deck light coming for his too. Yeah. So
Well.
he'll have a matching. We're going to have twinsies.
Oh.
So there's a couple iArcade. There's my gate switchers and the light up
there it
buttons
is.
I put on the bottom. Hoping to. So I was a big fan of the artwork because I liked the idea of the iArcade and like the branding of being like a Switch and stuff. But now that they've kind of gone they're out of business and everything. I'm leaning towards wanting to reskin it, and I'm thinking about skinning it Mayhem Brawlers. So,
Ooh.
I'll,
Have you looked at any particular skins that you're looking at, or some?
there's not a whole lot of skins out there for the
Brawlers.
iArcades.
Yeah.
So I may end up having to kind of design my own and either have it printed or, we'll see. But I think that's the route I'm going to go. It would have been nice if they would have offered, because they did do a Mayhem Brawlers cab, and it would have been nice if they would have offered those. Here's my cup holders from Etsy
Nice.
for my iArcade, and here's my light here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
that's
got a
cool.
mod. I got a mod coming for that too. If I reskin it and stuff, I'm thinking about. So I got like a digital picture frame coming.
Yeah.
That's kind of encased in acrylic.
yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And I'm gonna, I think, mount it on standoff studs in the front here, and create my own marquees, digital marquees that kind of match what's on the cab, some of the newer stuff and everything, and kind of just have it on a memory card, cycling through on just a slideshow,
Yep.
and kind of have my own digital marquee on the front of it. Is what I'm thinking.
That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah, Bobby had a mod of the iArcade where he put like a small tablet up there, not a small screen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did a good job.
So
Sand Spirit says Miller Gaming Company has a great Mayhem Brawlers light box. I didn't know about that. I don't know if you guys did or
Oh.
not.
No,
I'll
Yeah.
have to check it out.
thank you, sir.
I had to check that out.
No.
Yeah.
You
Thanks,
didn't
MG.
mention your latest mod, the new desk and mic setup, looking good from
Thank
MG.
you. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm no longer
chaotic.
streaming from the bed.
All right, so this is how you mount your. Okay,
Yeah.
so it sits there,
So
and are you
Sits
screwing
right on
those
the
in?
top of it?
You're
Yeah.
screwing those in, or are you leaving them?
So I am. It will sit on it, but I am going to screw it in just because it will slide. It'll slide forward if you pull it forward, but it won't slide back or side to side. It's kind of locked in there, but just a couple screws kind of lock it in place, and so it's nothing too fancy or anything. As far as it's not a crazy hard build to do, but
Right.
so.
BCB 147 is in the house. Thank you for joining. Even if you're late, buddy, we're glad you're here, man. Stock Jock asked, would you wait to reskin an iArcade until after Glenn's deck?
I doesn't change anything for me one way or another, I don't think, because his deck, it's all black,
It's black.
is what he's doing. So,
Yeah.
I saw he shared the templates for it. So if you wanted to, but I'd probably just leave the deck black anyways. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if I'd skin the deck. Then you go through the. I did the deck on the Battletoads, and that was kind of a pain, having to pull all the buttons and everything and label all the wires and stuff just to plug it all back in. And it was a lot of trouble for what it was worth, I thought.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess it depends on what you're skinning, and if it with the all black deck, it should match in with pretty much anything you're going to do. But if I know Chaotic was talking about reskinning his NBA Jams, and so if you got your NBA Jam deck and you're reskinning it to like Mayhem Brawlers, you might want to reskin the deck too, so it doesn't have like a basketball court on it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thought about reskinning it to WWF WrestleMania midway cap.
So I'm working on. So I'm starting to do some streams, or not streams, but videos and content too a little bit. So trying to record some things. So you guys check out my channel. I did just a quick video of some of the mods that I've done to my pinball, my Star Wars pinball. Some of the lights and stuff there. So try to get some more things uploaded and getting some cameras set up to be able to maybe stream and do some videos just from the workshop to show some of the projects that I'm going to be working on this summer.
Yeah, no doubt. BCB says, here's the thing about reskinning the arcade. I love how shiny the vinyl is on that puppy. It's incredible quality. And I have to agree with him. I don't, even after we probably do Glenn's mod, our deck mod, I'm probably not going to mess with this. Even though WrestleMania wasn't my first choice for the iArcade, I'm happy I have the machine, and I can't beat the quality of the print.
It's true.
So,
it is a beautiful. And I kind of like the art and design of the OG cab myself. The colors and stuff. I don't know why, but
it has a Tron feeling to it, right?
Yeah. MG, he's gonna make his Big Blue look like an iArcade. That good stuff, MG. Good stuff.
I was thinking about skinning it like with Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah. Well, they did announce that Pat's going away, so you can put Ryan Seacrest on there.
There you go.
That's who's taking over.
Oh.
And I wonder if the Casino Cade, I guess that's a different show, but if we're gonna get new updated stuff. So moving on.
Eventually, I recorded the building of the NBA Jam riser that I did, and you can see the Turtles one here. I made these cheap, really easy to do. I recorded it and everything, and I got to edit it and put it together and put it on there for you guys. But
MG, we love you, buddy. We love you. All right, Matt, I'm coming back to you, buddy. You ready to knock it out of the park?
This is not really knocking it out of the park. I mean, Joel's gifted at his craft, right? So I'm gonna see if I can share. Let's see.
Matt knows his way around the tech portion of it, though. I wouldn't have this sweet Big Buck Hunter back here if it wasn't for Matt and his help.
Oh, it's all good.
We'd be a lethal team if we were like all neighbors.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yes.
It would be, if we lived all next to each other, it would be crazy, wouldn't it?
Yes. Well, we would tear down our backyard fences and just build a big giant compound right in the backyard of all our backyards.
The infinity screen.
There you go.
Seems like a common theme. MG wanted to marry Matt.
So what are we looking at, Matt?
All right, so this is just. Well, I'm going to discuss the vertical build. It's just a 32-inch TV that I used a mini, and so it's just a carcass. And so my At Games Mini lives inside of basically the cradle. And so let me go back and forth. So, and then there's a 32-inch TV.
Can you in the house?
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
All right, just making sure. And so here's the build before. I painted it and I put like the chrome trim on it for the fronts. And so it was it was fun. I still use it like mainly for like either pinball because it has the Core Max inside of it. Mm-hmm. And then just has a 32-inch TV. So therefore, all shmups are vertical games, and like Miss Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, etc. And so
I really like that mod. And did you put silver trim? I know it's kind of far away, but that's silver trim, right?
yeah, it's Chrome. Yeah, it's Chrome trim. You get
Chrome
like
trim?
AutoZone or like O'Reilly's, right? And so based on the width of your wood, you go in and it's like $20 for a roll of it. And so I did it for that given mod, and also the my holder for my there. Let's see, there it is.
All right, there it is.
All right, so yeah, it's relatively, and it stays put. It doesn't flake off. Like my original ALU, I had to go back multiple times and put super glue on it for it not to flake off, but it did. Man, look at that cable management. That's atrocious. Anyway, yeah. So that's probably the mod or the build that I haven't really documented. That's not on my channel. Like this is pre-multicade Matt. This is just me being a dork. And so yeah,
it's amazing because it's like a DIY Vuelix.
Yep.
And
so,
see,
yeah.
I like it just because not only are you getting the vertical, but look how much real estate it doesn't take up.
Right.
And it looks like, just from your pictures, Matt, you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, but it looks like it's taller than your ALU as far as the buttons. So is it like almost like Arcade 1-Up height?
Yeah, I would say I made it where like my legs would fit under it. As most people know, I'm just a tall, lanky, kid. I'm 6'4", so therefore I made it where it's comfortable for me. And so, yeah, I just sit under a stool, and then I just play it, and so it's a blast.
Wait, Matt, you're 6'4"?
Yes, sir.
So when I see you in Cleveland, I'm gonna have to look up at you.
Yeah, we're gonna be all short little fellows here.
No, I've been like in my family, I'm in the middle, so yeah.
Oh god.
Technically, my wife's 5'11", so.
Your wife's taller than I am.
Yeah, your wife's about as tall. Yeah, okay.
Anyway, yeah, that's the build that's not documented on my channel. So yeah.
Awesome. I think that's really cool.
Said that monitor's insane. I agree. That's not just a standard. You said that was a 32-inch?
Yeah, it's a 32-inch TV.
That's not a standard ratio, is it? It looks a lot wider than what a normal 32-inch would be.
No, it's just I think it was a generic, was like Black Friday TV. I think it was like $60 or $70. Yeah. It was.
Because you got that vertical look, it just makes it look like it's not right. So it's awesome.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no doubt.
Man.
So you built that pre-multicade Matt. That was a build before.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm a tinker by trade. So yeah, that was just me tinkering.
Is there anything you would have done differently with that build? Just looking back on it,
Yeah, actually I put like I was trying to mirror my ALU, and so I got these stickers on the front, and then I put them on there, and I put basically poly over it, and I put shellac over the front of them. And now I wish I wouldn't have done that. I wish I would have just kept it clean.
Yeah.
And then also it goes back to what Brian shared, that given plug, even Kong covered it, where you have a plug where you just kick the back of it off and everything comes on and off. I haven't done that yet. So for it to turn on, I have to turn on the mini, and I have to reach around and turn the TV on. So it would be nice for it to be all in one. Yeah, one button to kick it up.
So go ahead. I'm sorry, Chaotic.
Oh, I was just gonna. Where's do you have speakers for it, like external speakers?
No, it's a TV. So
the TV speakers.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
I bet that's fun to play pinball on. I bet it's obviously you have the ALU or LP, but
yes, sir.
It's probably fun for that as well, I would imagine.
Yeah, it sounds wonky, but on certain pinball games, the stick itself as a plunger is more accurate than the plunger back there.
Really?
Like you can hold it to a given spot. What is it? Jacks are open. Like the plunger on jacks are open is more effective here than it is back there. Yep. So yeah.
PCB 147 said it looks like a freaking slot machine. It should be what the casino cave would be. Yeah. Think about that. If they could have put a 32-inch screen like what Matt has done in just a simple button layout, I think a lot of people would have bought that more than probably what they're going to buy the one that's there.
Correct. Or like the Infinity game table, like 32-inch this way.
Yeah.
With massive touchscreen, then that price point would make sense why it would be $699.
Yep.
Yeah.
Saiyan Spirits asked, Matt, are you possibly picking up the 4K LU? Sorry, Kayak. I keep cutting you off, buddy. I'm bad. I'm bad.
Yeah, I'm heavily interested in the ALU 4K, not the ALP, just based on all of this being like, so you have the LCDs, the marquee, everything being built in with no external wires. That's why I'm just the cleanliness of the whole package. Yes.
What were you saying, Chaotic, buddy? I don't want to lose your train of thought.
Oh no, I was just going to ask: are you going to just get the 4K board, or are you going to actually get an entire new machine?
Well, it depends on. Right now, they haven't released the price, right? So therefore, yeah, it all depends on the B word, the budget, right? So
Yeah, and I guess the look of the cab and everything. How much has it changed? Artwork and all that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If they make it sick looking, and you just can't resist it.
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
maybe they'll hear our feedback about how atrocious the art looked for some of us. I mean, not everybody hates it, but at the same time, it could have done a little bit better.
Yeah.
So, quick question. One more thing on my mind. Roughly, how much do you think you spent on that build?
So the vertical build?
Yeah.
I would probably say.
Obviously, the woodworker in the room, Joel. How hard do you think it would be to build something like that? I mean, obviously Matt built it, and he's like awesome.
Yeah, so. Looking at it, it's pretty obvious Matt built it.
Yeah, it's a train wreck. Yeah.
No. Or did you make that out of MDF too?
Yes, sir. And then
it's beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's probably a 3/4 sheet of MDF is I don't know, what is that? $30,
$40.
$40.
Yeah, and then $40 in the TV, and then I got the mini on sale, like randomly when they're always on sale. I probably got maybe $150 involved in everything.
Yeah, I did the mini gamer on mine, and I did kind of the same thing. I built, but I put a screen on a smaller screen and on a pivot so that I can rotate it and put it into kind of pinball view and rotate it around.
Actually, it's a Mazda 3, not a Corolla. Yeah.
I think he's busting your chops there.
Oh no, it's fine. We have a Mazda. I have a Mazda 3 hatch, and then we have a Jeep Gladiator. Those are our two. Yeah.
Man, good stuff. Good stuff. I like that vertical build. I think it's an awesome thing. Have you ever thought about doing anything else with it, or are you happy with the Gamer Mini in it?
Yeah, my only thing was, I've said this before, because it has a Core Max in it, but AtGames never really utilized, or even the chefs of the sauce, they never really utilized the power of that box. And so it'll play pinball, but if the chefs of the sauce actually ran with that box, you could play Dreamcast games on the chipset, and they never ran with it.
Yeah.
So.
Alrighty.
Yeah, for quick, easy builds too. You can't beat those TVs using them as your monitor.
Yeah, no.
Ending up with built-in speakers and everything. They're you get them dirt cheap on Best Buy, and especially when you get the open box deals too, where it's they got it marked down even more. I have a hard time passing those up for some of my builds, just because then if you don't, then you're having to deal with amps and speakers and different things and changing things around, and just makes a nice, quick, easy, clean build if you're not looking to build like the pristine Cadillac cab or anything.
Correct.
Yeah. Is that me? Is that still me?
It's still you, buddy.
That's why Todd's moving.
Yeah, I got it. I can't.
You can't find
the battery.
Can't find the battery box. Yeah, can't do it. Sorry, MG. I'll work on that. Oh, and another Savage Garden reference. That's good stuff. All right,
Todd, your turn.
So I really don't have any past mods that I've done. I usually keep majority of my things stock. So what I think I'm going to do is kind of jump into what I want to do, what I want to build.
Good segue.
Good segue into it for sure. So let's see here. I'm going to start with the one that I really want to build. So if many of you guys have followed my channel or whatnot, you know that I have a Final Fight that was kind of DOA. and it was one of the first ones that I got. I barely played it, and then could never get anything with it, even when all of that was happening. So if you know me, you know that I love anime and I love some of the other things out there. What I really want to do is I want to turn that Final Fight into a Dragon Ball Z cab. And, you know, I kind of deciding what I really want to do with it. Do I want to put, the Intech game deck on it and play some of the retro Dragon Ball games? Do I want to put the Switch on it and have, Dragon Fighter or some of the modern games on it? But that's really what I want to do. I want to take that Final Fight and I want to reskin it and decide really what I want to do with the inside of it. You know, the screen is okay. It's a Gen 1. But, what could I do with that? So I'd love to hear your thoughts in the chat. I'd love to hear the panel's thoughts. What do you think I could do with this? But I definitely want to skin it, a Dragon Ball Z of some type. Definitely do something there. So give me your thoughts. What do you think?
You got a Switch?
Yeah, I got a Switch.
Do you have? You don't have any way to hook it up to an arcade type setup yet?
Not really. I mean, we could possibly do what? Could look at getting a Pi or something, and have
that's
all the
maybe
games.
the route I would go if you wanted.
Yeah,
you're planning on putting something in it, doing the Switch with what is it, the Intech Gaming Switch mod or something.
Yeah.
Jojo and I get the most play, I think, out of my multicade, and I originally built that with the intent of running it off of a Pi.
Yeah.
And I put a KVM switch or whatever on it, so that I could run my Switch off the back and dock it.
Right.
And so I hit that button and it switches, the USB deck over from the Pi right over to the Switch. And we don't play the Pi as much as I thought I would. We're usually always on the Switch playing something. It's just so much more fun standing side by side playing with the arcade joysticks and stuff. And there's just a lot of fun. I mean, you can pretty much map most of your games to play off of it and stuff too. Him and I, we run Mario Kart and stuff on it occasionally. And so I mean, there's a ton of. I mean, that was my biggest drawback of not wanting to buy an iArcade, was you could get most of your iArcade games on the Switch as well. So
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I think that would be you'd get a lot of play, I think, and value out of having to be able to connect your Switch.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I think it could be skinned in the Dragon Ball and have a nice marquee on it and look like some of the pictures that I've shown you. But I think the best route might be that Switch Intech game. And am I right or am I wrong? It does have HDMI in, and you can buy dongles for the other systems too. Am I right or wrong? I know we haven't talked a lot about Intech lately, but
from what I've read, I mean, there's not a ton of info out there, but from what I've read, they have different Bluetooth dongles. So basically, they plug into like your controller, I think, output or whatever, to make them Bluetooth to be able to connect a different console to it, like a retro console if you wanted to.
Right.
I just did kind of that, not really review, but kind of an unboxing ish of the Intech Gaming. I got the NES one.
Yeah.
It has HDMI out on that one. I would assume all the others do too.
But, aside from having a long list, I've got tons of marquees that I need to redo. I mean, Simpsons, the list goes on, and then a lot of Gen 1s that never came with the lighted, so I've got a lot of marquees that I want to put in place. And the other thing that I want to talk about is the coin doors. Just having the actual coin doors, and some of them, I think I hit the wrong one. Can't see what I'm doing. There I am. Okay. The thing that I like the artwork on a lot of the machines. I know some people don't like that front panel artwork with the games list, but I do. And I would love to find like a miniature version of this that I could have the doors, the corn doors lit up, and have that in the corner of that front panel instead of dead center, so it still lights up. It still looks like a arcade, but not necessarily a right dead center. I know it sounds crazy, but some of those artworks I do like. There's some people that love them, some people that hate them, and I happen to be one that likes them. So
fair enough.
So those are kind of the mods I want to do. I know I have a lot of my backlog for little tiny mods, little tiny things, cup holders and stuff like that. It's a mile long. So I'm just going to kind of chip away at those and kind of finalize everything as well. So what you got here, Joel?
So along that same topic, this is I shared with you guys in the video I uploaded, the Intech Gaming NES. So this is one of my future build plans. I want to build a play choice type looking cab, 3/4 scale. So with Intech Gaming deck on the front here, and then just a monitor. Probably keep the same kind of style shape and put a piece of plexi, on the front here to kind of give it that deep look. Then kind of the unique things I was thinking about building with it was so with the riser, building kind of shelf type thing for all my NES games to slide into. So my NES games all slide into the riser and kind of are stacked within the riser, so you can pull them out and drop them in and play. And then a lot of them they had these signs up on the top, kind of advertising what games were on the machine and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking it would be kind of neat to, as I mentioned before, doing kind of like a digital picture frame type thing of like 3 of them, and kind of building kind of a digital version of these signs, so that they would cycle through all the different kind of NES games and stuff like that at different intervals for each of them. So that was that's kind of one of my future builds of what I want to do with Intech Gaming deck.
And there's a lot of great toppers out there. I know Joe Sabos has got some great toppers I'd love to add, lighted and regular. I mean, there's just so many things that you can do with these now versus, in the past where there really wasn't much, and it just seems to have boomed over the last 2 years alone of all the cool things that we can do if we want to do it. What about you, Matt? You got any future builds, anything in your brain that you really want to do?
Yes, sir. So
oh, MG. Okay, what we got here?
All right, so I want to take a first gen or a second gen arcade 1-up and turn it into a Guitar Hero cab. I love Guitar Hero cab, and so when family member comes over, like when we have game nights, we either play Rock Band or Guitar Hero. Like everybody's like, let's drag it out, and so like it would just be nice to have a Guitar Hero cab that's always up and going in our arcade, and so
that'd be cool.
And so like I have a couple of just first gen Wii's. Like you could put a Wii in there, like do a Wii guitar, or just throw an Xbox 360 in there. It doesn't really matter. Like the possibilities are endless, and so I'm been trying to keep my eye open for a first gen cab, that's been beat up like a Galaga or a Pac-Man, where like it's trash and under $100, and then I could just gut it and use it as a carcass. So yeah.
So how extensive do you want to do this, Matt? You want to do like lighted marquee, and obviously this one's got the holders. Is this
a clean deck on the front of it?
It's a flat. So some people, if it's flat like this, you lift it up and it has a Wii like you put the disc inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ralph did one a long time ago. He did a House of the Dead cab very similar to this.
Yeah.
Using a Wii.
I don't think his wife would be very happy, MG.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like we said at the beginning of the show, if we all live closer, you wouldn't even have to look for a Gen 1 cab.
No.
Could cut you a cab.
Yes, sir. So yeah,
we got one in the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come over, I got one.
I'll have Jarvis whip it out for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the ultimate goal by the end of the year for this to happen.
Okay.
That would be cool.
That would
excited
be
to see that.
awesome. That would be absolutely awesome. And everybody's loving your idea, Matt. And thank you. We appreciate the love as well. All right, Chaotic, you got to end it with the show, man. You got to end it with the show.
Man, I can't top none of that. I can't. I have an Xbox One laying around. Just collecting dust. I was talking to somebody in our Discord earlier about switching from the Pi 4 to maybe an Xbox One in my NBA Jam cab. But I'll probably do that after I reskin it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind turning that into like an Xbox One fight cab. I think you can still put RetroArch on the Xbox One. So thought about possibly putting some emulators on it. That way I can actually do other stuff too. But then again, I don't know. I kind of just want to throw a mini PC into it and do whatever the heck I want to it.
Right.
And just max it out. Just put every system that you can think of on there, every game that you think of on there. But then again, ever since I put a Pi 4 in there, I usually play every other machine I have in here because it's dedicated to, whatever it's themed as, So I'll play.
You got the Netflix syndrome too, where
It's
you're
true.
you're just sitting there scrolling through games, scrolling through
Too many
systems.
options.
It's too many options, right?
Yep.
So that's kind of what I'm having a hard time deciding to avoid. I might just turn it into a straight up WWF WrestleMania cab and just have that ROM on there and have WWF Superstars on there, just the old school wrestling games, and just put that on there and just, theme it out just to that specifically.
Yes, sir.
So
I don't know how extensive your Steam library is, though, but putting a PC in there or something, maybe you have at least a little less to choose from, and then you could also have like Mutant League Football and different things like that on Street Fighter 6.
Yeah,
I don't know how that would play on a deck, but
yeah. Honestly, if it would fit a Gen 1, like Intech deck, I would probably put a Switch deck into it and just play Switch games,
Yeah.
Because I like that idea. What BCB said about, having Dragon Ball Fighters on there. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I never thought about playing that with arcade controls. I bet that is a blast.
And I would think, because it's a Switch, couldn't you link online and play?
Yeah,
friends?
absolutely.
I mean, it would be.
Because
it
the
would
Switch
be
would be in
perfect.
there.
Yeah.
I gotta gut my multicade back out because I'm replacing the KVI switch. So I'm going from a 2 or 3 switcher to a 3 or 4 or something because I want to put my PC in it.
Yeah.
So I have that option. So maybe I'll try to film that and just kind of show a little bit of my setup as I'm putting it back together. Because don't you have a Pi in your Jam? Don't you have a Pi in your Jam now?
Yeah, I got a Pi 4 in there right now.
So if you could easily just put like a switch dock in there, with a KVM switch and switch back and forth, from the Pi to, and you wouldn't even have to, put in a Intech deck. You could use your deck that you have going on.
Yeah,
right?
because the zero delay things. Yeah,
Toxin in the house.
There's so many options that you can go through with these, and it's just What do you want to stick with? How much money do you want to spend?
Yeah.
And how much dedication do you want to put into? How much time and dedication do you want to put into it?
Yeah.
And you could do something pre-done for you, like Retro Lizard stuff. Saw that he's in here now. Love you, buddy.
Yeah, I ordered his drive-in build, the hard drive. So I'm stoked. I can't wait for that to show up.
I've also considered that kind of stuff too. That's just there's so many ideas I want. Maybe if I had multiple cabs to do this kind of work with, I would do one for each one, something special. But I just have one that, it's out of warranty, so I had to mod it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's hard to decide what exactly do I want to do. Do I want to do big box? Do I want to do a dedicated cab? Do I want to just keep Raspberry Pi in it? PC, put a game system in it. So many freaking options out there, and it's hard to decide what you want to do with that one cab.
Yeah.
So I think, what was it? PC or MG was talking. I forget one. I can't scroll up to where I wanted to do it, but wanted to show this. This is the Guitar Hero Partycade that a lot of people have been talking about.
Yeah, over the door. Yeah, that is dope.
And
that is cool.
I'm I wouldn't mind doing something like this. Not that I love your idea, Matt, about doing, but I think for someone like me that's kind of limited on space, I would be all over this. Having a simple Partycade mod like that. But looks like Retro Lizard said Eric made that Partycade, so that's awesome. But yeah, I would love something like this. And I mean, look at the detail on this. I don't know if I can blow it up. I'm sorry if I can't, but I mean, it's just really nice build.
Yeah, it's clean, not over the top. Yeah.
Control Plus.
Do you think you're going to go lights more, Matt? Do you think you're going to do? I mean, I don't know what your
it has to have lighted speakers, right? That's all. The Guitar Hero Arcade has lighted speakers, right? So it has to, but they make car speakers with lights in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if you were going to go like full or not. I can mod a piece. All right, Zayn. Toxin says you need a full-size cab for Guitar Hero with a 6 sound system. I can't argue with that.
Can't argue with that.
I
don't know. I'm liking that Wallcade.
That
might be slowly slipping in the list of things to build.
Yeah, and not to be negative, or maybe you could somebody who has an iArcade and they're disappointed and they just try to dump it. It would have the perfect setup, monitors, speakers in your face. You could tweak it very easily.
Look, I'm already halfway there.
Yeah. There you go.
One thing to check out for guys that are thinking about doing their own builds and do like a PC build or something and want to have their ROMs and things, is the Polycade. They have a free software that you can download, so you can bring your own ROMs and load it on there, and it's designed with arcade type interface to be able to control with your stick and select stuff. They have a store on there where you can buy games that they offer, but then you can also link your Steam account, so you can bring in and pull in your games from Steam.
Yeah.
Retro Lizard says GRS has a full-size Guitar Hero arcade shell. I did not know that.
I didn't know that either. I'll check that out.
Game room solutions,
yeah. Interesting. Well, guys, we're hit the hour. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Any other mods you guys want to talk about? I know that Retro 530 has a lot of cool stuff. Any other companies you guys? Retro Lizard obviously has builds and things like that. We've talked to him before. So, any other ones you want to share or whatnot? No,
we could talk all day.
Yeah, we could talk all night, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's a blessed of our given space. Right, there's tons of mom and pops who are just crushing it. Whatever they're given in their wheelhouse is.
Yeah.
Would it be Joel, Retro Lizard, or JC at Tulsa Arcades, or whoever it is, right? Whatever they master and they crush it, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Disability. Yep.
That's true. Yeah.
Some good stuff.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Paw Patrol lighted marquee.
Yeah.
Disability over there.
Awesome. Yeah, like I said in the prior part of the show, it's just it's amazing how much we can do with these machines now, and it kind of inspires me. Watching a lot of these people do mods, you guys doing mods. I want to do some more. Once the move's done, I want to do a few. Tinker a little bit in my downtime because I'm gonna have more downtime being closer to work. So I'm looking forward to the rest of the year and hopefully into the next after Cleveland and all that. So, and Cleveland's fast
Anybody ever
approaching.
sees a good deal on Arcade One Up pinball shell?
Yeah.
Like somebody has a board that goes out and they don't
Yeah.
they don't end up replacing it. Let me know. I wanna make a Turtles 3/4 scale pinball. So
That'd be pretty cool.
I found the table and everything. Somebody remade the Data East table.
Really?
So, yeah. So I want to skin it and build turtles.
Mike
as of
really
right now.
has
I know
one in
Mike
you.
does, but I don't know if
I
Mike
don't
really
think he's
wants to
gonna
get
let
rid
it
of
go.
his.
Yeah, he's not gonna let it go.
He'd definitely mod his if I came down to it. I'm sure he'd be putting
Oh,
in it.
It's like too soon.
yeah, way
Yeah.
too soon.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it's been a fantastic show. I really appreciate you guys this evening. As always, it's fantastic. Next week, I don't think we will be on because of the holiday, but we may pop in and say hi. So everybody enjoy their holiday, and we'll see you on the next one on the other week. I don't remember the date because I'm bad with dates, right?
Yeah.
It'll be the 11th, right?
2 weeks.
Yeah.
11th.
Yeah.
We'll
There you
see you in 2 weeks.
Fair
But we
enough.
appreciate you guys watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe to my co-host, Chaotic, G.I. Joel, Multicade Matt. We do really appreciate you guys. And any other final thoughts before I hit that button?
Guys, everybody just stay positive out there, man. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of drama going on.
Yeah.
Stay out of it. Don't let it bother you. You keep your nose up, keep your nose clean, keep your head up, and just keep enjoying yourself and enjoying the hobby that you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't let,
Tasteless.
don't let anybody else's problems bother you.
Absolutely.
It's just video
Cool.
games, guys.
Yeah.
We promise on this show we're always going to be drama free. We don't like the drama. We're here to have fun and talk to each other and talk to you guys in the chat. So
Yeah.
we
The
love
only-
you guys. We
The only
appreciate all
drama
of you.
the only drama I do appreciate is MG.
Yeah, thanks, MG.
Best drama in the world.
You brighten our world, buddy.
Yes,
you
buddy.
brighten our world. And I still love you. I don't hate you.
We're gonna
I
get
don't
on
hate
the
you
show
either.
someday.
I don't hate you either.
All right, guys. Ready
Bye,
to
guys.
hit that button. We'll see
Yeah,
you.
we'll see you guys in
next
a
time.
couple weeks. Catch you on the Discord.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Bye.